Overview. Monophasic. Mono means one. Phasic is referring to the charge that's in the machine. All right. So a monophasic machine has what going on in it? Uh-oh, y'all talking about phase. Okay. Monophasic talks about the machine has what in it? Positive? Polarity. Polarity. So monophasic is talking about polarity. Polarity. So it's talking about positive or negative. All right. So I need a monophasic machine, if possible, if it's around, for doing something. Now, at the bottom it says a machine which has continuous, unidirectional, one-way, uninterrupted electrical charge particles, DC. Promotes physiological, chemical, and thermal changes. So that's why we want the monophasic machine. That's used for edema, pain, wound healing. So we're going to talk about more so wound healing. If we want this machine, then if we get this, so if I get a person has an ulcer on the lateral malleolus, and this is day one, and I want to give them E-Stim. I'm going to choose, if I have it, a monophasic machine. All right, I'm going to choose a monophasic machine. I'm going to read this over here. All right. Now, if I'm going to choose a monophasic machine, I am choosing a monophasic machine. Why? Polarity. What am I going to do with the polarity for this DX? I want to heal. So, since I'm dealing with these numbers over here, I'm going to come back to that. So, what pulse rate might I want?
50.
Okay. Oh, okay. Pulses per second, pulse rate. You want 50? All right. What pulse width might you want?
100? No.
Think if I keep talking, you'll figure it out.
50.
Pulse rate, I want 50. Where's that? Oh, there it is, page 40. All right, so you go to page 40. I want 50 pulses per second. On this machine. The machine also has a pulse width built in of 50. All right. I want negative polarity and continuous. Now, why do I want negative polarity? Kill the bacteria. All right, and then I'll turn it up to the tolerance that it said to turn it up to. After, or somewhere around the 8th day, when we get granulation, why do I have it on positive polarity? We want some healing to take place. So I'll take it from the negative to the positive. All right, monophasic machine.
So you start out negative?
Start out negative to, okay, so let's say I want to paint this room. I want to paint this room. I can't paint this room right now. Too much in here. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is clean out everything. Wash down the walls. Then I'm going to paint it. So the first thing you're going to do is kill out all the bacteria first. Then start helping with the building up the granulation. Next page. All right, so again, I wanted a monophasic machine because I said that a monophasic machine has a polarity switch. So when I go to pick a machine, I need to pick a machine which I can see the word polarity on it. It's this one, and there's another one that's back there that has polarity on it. I think that other one has a knob. You can turn to the left or to the right to the positive and negative polarity. So that's what I want to grab. I'm going to get that machine. So I'm looking for the polarity switch, page 26. Then, let's say I'm treating for this wound, and I have a monopolar setup. Monopolar refers to what? Or polar refers to what? Pads. All right. Now, what do we mean by monopolar? What does that mean? One active, one dispersive. All right. So, in that case, how do you know a pad is active, and how do you know a pad is dispersive?
The dispersive is twice the size of the active one. More
The
than
person,
half.
the dispersive is twice the size of the active, or the active is less than, more than half. Yeah, you go. Good. All right. So it doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to. Now this is actually called a dispersive pad. All right. This is really what this is. It's called a dispersive pad, but it doesn't have to be like this. What else could I do and still get the same outcome of the rule of dispersive versus active? Okay. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase it. Pull out for me a dispersive and an active pad and give me the same rule that could apply to this.
Yeah, it works.
So give me something out of this. This don't exist. All right. Bernard said this. Y'all agree?
Yes.
Good. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Here you go.
Oh, sorry.
What if Bernard said this?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Good. So it doesn't necessarily have to be this. It just has to follow the rule. Don't trip me out. All right. 27. All right, so we looked at waveform. So that talked about positive or negative. The waveform is either positive or negative or both. But in this case, monophasic is either positive or negative. So we know what a monophasic machine is. Then we had to go find one. All right, I see it. I got one. Okay. Then we had to get an electrode set up. So I pull out the leads and I put one small and one large. Now I got it on the patient and I got my parameters all set up. Now, how does the energy move? It goes, 27, page 27. It goes to the big pad. It says, no sensation felt in between these pads, only felt under the active pad. But the energy comes to the black lead, and it basically goes to the red lead.
So it started from the black to the red?
Black to the red. All right, so you have a rack MBC. I got it? Rack MBC. Rack MBC. Rack MBC. Rack. Red, positive, anode. Or red, anode, positive. NBC. Negative, black, cathode. All right. All right, so I know what DXs fall under monophasic machines. I know what
I'm sorry, what's a wrap and what's NBC?
Red, yeah, wrap is just a mnemonic. Red lead, positive charge, and then what that charge is called, or the or that charge is called an anode in E-Stim terminology. Okay. So, I know how to treat for a monophasic problem. Okay. Now I want to move to a biphasic problem. Biphasic says what? What does that mean if I'm choosing a biphasic machine?
It's two polarities.
Phasic.
Two
Two polarities. What kind of polarity? What are the polarities?
Negative and positive.
Negative and positive. They or separately, they're on together.
Together.
They're on together, and they result in a
A circuit?
It's a
Circuit. Current?
zero net charge.
Neutral charge.
So there's no charge accumulation.
Okay.
All right, so the machine has continuous bidirectional, both directions, uninterrupted particles representing a zero net charge alternating current. Excites peripheral nerve without charge accumulation. Best used for motor protocols. Now, I'm getting ready to do tricep weakness. I see this machine. I can't grab it. It's not the right machine because it's a monophasic machine. All right. So that's not the machine I want. I want a biphasic machine because if I go to the next page, how do I know it's a biphasic machine? It has at least two or more intensity channels. All right, now, this is where, and I know after Wednesday's lecture, it'll make more sense because I just can't say everything in one day. I'm talking about Wednesday's lecture. You'll still be all right for tomorrow's quiz. You'll be all right for tomorrow's quiz. Now, this is what type of machine? Mono or bi? Bi. The problem is this bi is not strong. And you know that comes from but it is a bi. So you wouldn't have known that though. So no, we can't use this particular bi with a motor protocol. However, we can use this bi with a motor protocol because it has something on it that's on one of them other pages. NMES. N is in Nancy, M is in Mary. What does Mary think? What do you think the M stands for? Muscle. Neuromuscular electrical stimulators. All right, so if you have a neuromuscular electrical stimulator, this bi is strong enough to handle it. A regular tens unit ain't going to do it. All right. Now, other than that, tens unit would probably be the only small biphasic machine that couldn't handle it. Otherwise, that biphasic machine should be able to handle a big muscle, and any of the other biphasic machines we have should be able to handle a big muscle. All right? Okay. All right, let's see. All right, so at the bottom of 28, it has bipolar setup. How many bipolar setups do you see on page 28? 2. Okay, a bipolar setup. What's the rule for bipolar setup?
You mean paper?
No, what does bipolar mean versus monopolar?
It's
2 pads.
2 active.
Active. Give me some more about them 2 pads. Dispersive and active is mono. Okay, give me the rule about dispersive and active.
The same time.
No.
You hear where I was going, don't you? Okay.
Yeah.
So monopolar means an active and dispersive. Monopolar also means a smaller pad and a much larger pad, or one pad that's more than twice the size. Bipolar means active and active, but bipolar also means 2 same size pads. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Or close to the same size. Now, let me show. Woo! Now, tell me what type of electrode setup might this probably end up being? Because it's not small enough to be. That's what we're talking about. Okay, good. Oh, yes. All right, I'm moving it down. Sorry. All right, let's see. All right, move one more time. All right, okay, let me hold your leg. Give me one of these. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Okay. Put it right there. All right, let's say I'm doing quad leg. Okay. Is that going to work for quad leg? And if not, why not?
Because they are too close. No.
They are not the same size.
You're not going to get motion. Why?
Because you're using bipolar. You're using
A monopolar setup, and you
need a bipolar.
You need a bipolar setup. Give me 2 square ones over there.
On the opposite.
2 big square. Bigger than that. Yeah. 2. Give me 2 of them. Yeah. Good. All right. So no, stay. All right. Okay. Okay, so what's going to happen now?
Stick not gonna work.
It still ain't going to work. Okay. Now, because the energy goes to that one, and it comes to this one, but you don't feel it in between, and you don't feel it underneath. But, where you feel it? Here, here,
And in between.
so that's when movement is going to happen. So if movement does not happen in between, then I can't contract the muscle to cause it to do that. Good, thank you. Hello. Yeah, we just talked about that. Okay.
It needs to be one.
All right, what is going to happen?
Shock.
He's going to pay electric.
I mean, it's not gonna be enough.
Superficial pain.
Too close.
Is one based on superficial burning.
You would have to check with Miss Sonia on that one. So,
Oh, okay. You guys have already?
yeah. So it's too close because of what now?
Because the space has to be it's. Oh God, how do I say it?
How do you say it?
You need one.
Okay, say it in your language. I'll pick it up. Go ahead.
Very quick. There should be a space.
One of those.
Yeah, so I need at least one electrode space
between.
in between. Okay, now, but if I do this, I'm going to get burning.
Burning.
Okay? Now, what muscle, if I do this, will I reach?
Into the
Superficial.
into what is it called?
Exactly.
The intermediate.
What's the
stuff.
name of the muscle?
I can't think of it.
Rectus femoris.
Femoris. The
Underneath one.
I
Yeah.
can only think
I give you the points if you can give me the name.
Vastus intermedius.
Huh? Rectus intermedius. Good. All right, now.
I had the word, I couldn't get the word out. Like, what is the word? I'm just like that. I don't think I got any sleep yesterday. I'm still alive.
These come like this. Okay.
5-second commercial break. Run time. We got some untangling.
Yeah, lots of tangling here.
I need some food.
Ah, okay. Good, good. See if you can get that channel right there. I'm gonna get this one. Yes, good. I got mine. You got yours? Okay. All right, let's do it. Put both your legs together. You're gonna say this is the back. All right, y'all see the back? That's the back. Here the spine right here. You see the spine? Okay, good. Yeah, good, good, good. You do that too. Where's the other one? Yeah, you do it right there. All right. Everybody see what we did?
Yep.
All right. Where is the energy flow?
Between the circle
In
one
between
and
here.
In between here? In between here.
Yeah.
All right. Suppose I did this.
It's still burning.
No, no burning.
Burning or burning? Burning or no burning?
No burning. No burning. No burning.
No burning. Why not?
Because
So
there's no
if this
competition.
one
They
like,
don't even know each other.
yeah. If this one is like
Right. Yeah, yeah. They don't even know each other. You don't know each other. Ain't no talking going on here.
No friendship.
Bono said no friendship.
After they verify, then I'll hear about it.
They repel each other.
So we burn each other if we have friendship?
Any burning yet? Still no burning?
No.
No burning. But what is happening? Where is the current flow right now?
It's between the circles.
From the
From left of the from left to right side.
Mm.
One side.
There's the energy flow right there. Y'all see it?
Yeah.
Because they're on the same channel.
Oh.
So this is this one.
Hmm?
Does it make
So-
cause?
This
And sometimes we'll treat right there in the middle.
So if
So if a person has pain in the middle of the low back, we can't do that.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Right, we can't put it directly over top of the spine, but we can get it to go through the spine.
Dr. Jen.
Yeah.
So if you said you are in different channels, one channel here and there,
Yeah,
in
so
the
here's,
same.
here's a channel.
So if that
You
one
can
is
do
working, this one will be working off.
Mm-hmm. And they both will come on.
Okay.
Now, what if I did
And
this?
you can do
So-
that across the spine?
Mm-hmm. Just not on the spine. You can't put it on the spine.
Mm.
So you can't put the pad. What if I did this?
No burning.
It's about
No, there's no
burn.
connection because they had different channels. One is over there and one is here. There's no one in the
Go Bola. Go Bola.
Am I
Go
right?
Bola. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
That's burning. That's burning.
You can feel the burn.
Feel the burn. Feel the burn.
I hope not.
Okay. All right, give me the modes of E-Stim. What are the modes of E-Stim? Continuous? Surge, reciprocate. Good. Continuous means? You need to talk to somebody? Oh. Go ahead, Tutu. Just leave your phone and I'll keep talking. You catch it out. You catch it later.
Or after, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be downstairs. If you want to stay, I'll be downstairs. I'm going to leave the phone.
All right, so continuous means what? Constant.
One direction.
Okay. Surge is what?
No.
Surge does what though? Comes on, goes off. Okay, and it goes on and off for a period of seconds for one muscle or two?
One muscle.
One. Reciprocate is on and off, working how?
Two muscles.
Two different muscles. Okay. Pulse rate. What is the pulse rate?
The
frequency.
It's the frequency. It's also the.
second per second.
It's also the.
Hertz.
Hertz. Good. It's also the CPS. Good. Pulse rate. Good. Pulse per second. CPS. Hertz. Good. Anything else? Frequency. Good. Pulse width.
The duration.
Duration. Good. All right. Now, ramp time can impact what mode or modes? Surge and reciprocate. So how can ramp time impact reciprocate?
It's the speed going up in the motion.
Bring it.
The speed that controls the motion. Otherwise, if we what's reciprocate? Okay, throw a ramp in there. Then what? All right. What's the rule for ramp?
The half time of the on.
Less than half of the on time. Good. So, if the ramp time was 10 seconds, the max on could be
What?
4. If the ramp time was 10 seconds, the max on time should be, the max ramp time should be 4 seconds. Less than half of the on. Half of the on is 5. I want less than half of 5. Or less than 5.
That's the ramp.
That's the ramp.
on. That's the ramp.
Yes, it's the ramp time. So the on time is 10 seconds. The ramp time would be 4 or less. Yeah. Ramp time is 6 seconds. 2.
So you said the
The on
run
time.
I'm sorry, on time is,
That's,
yeah. You listening, ain't you?
I am.
the ramp time as it has to do with reciprocate, it slows down
The speed of the motion in that direction. But since you're dealing with ramp time for reciprocate, then it's controlling the speed of the motion in both directions.
Right.
Yeah. All right, that's it. Then you got on off time. Good. Oh,
So for search, it would just be for the one, for
One direction.
For the one direction.
yeah. Okay, this is a rough pad. This rough pad can handle what type of coupling agent?
Water and gel.
Water and gel. Why can this rough pad handle it, but the smooth pad cannot?
It has little
The
bumps.
little grits can hold the water. I want to do a motor protocol. I should probably be using
Gel.
gel. What happens if I use water?
It would evaporate.
It might evaporate with all that movement. Good. Okay, good. All right. Okay, your patient has anterior tibialis weakness. Okay? All right, you got anterior tibialis weakness on the practical. All right, where do we go? All right, so as soon as we get that weakness, I need to grab a machine. One, 2, 3, 4.
Is the muscular
prefer this
one?
one.
The muscular.
Muscle. Any other one?
The white one.
The one in your right hand.
This one. Okay. Why? Why are these two brothers right here?
Because it has neuromuscular,
And you're treating it
The
by
power, it has a lot of power.
Power. Good. All right. What kind of power?
nerve.
All right. So we got a good machine. All right. Now let's go sit down and we get a piece of paper and we want to figure out our parameters for this weakness. Okay. Intensity.
Motor.
Pulse rate.
250.
Ooh.
It's weakness, right?
Pulse width.
250.
Pulse rate.
50.
50, not 100?
No.
If I did 100, it would
50.
fatigue. Good. Mode.
Surge.